Thousands of World War II era artifacts at risk of being unprotected in case of a fire.
The 12th Armored Division Memorial Museum wants your help to make sure our history is preserved. KTexas reporter Daniela Ibarra live from that museum in downtown Abilene with these details. Daniela?
Hey, good evening. Well, fortunately, this museum has never caught fire, but a couple of weeks ago, the water line that feeds into the sprinkler system broke, which made the museum's curator worried. So if it isn't fixed and the museum were to catch fire right now, pieces of our history could be lost forever.
The damage to our history would just be catastrophic. This stuff is literally irreplaceable.
Inside the 12th Armored Division Memorial Museum, history lives on.
There is so much here that helps us understand the World War II generation. This is a great example of the sensibilities and the ingenuity of the World War II generation. Everybody who knows World War II history knows this is an Ike jacket, the dress jacket, and also used for insulation under the uniform. Problem is, in the summer of 1945, this was very hot, very sweaty, and very heavy.
About 20,000 artifacts are kept in a vault in the museum's basement. 2 weeks ago, William Lynches, the museum's executive director and curator, says the water line that feeds into the water suppression system burst.
None of this needs to be fixed, thank heavens, but it's the pipe outside that's broken that literally makes all of this right now useless.
If the vault caught fire, alarms would go off, but the sprinklers wouldn't help protect these priceless pieces of history.
You don't want to know how many artifacts can be lost in that time. I don't think it's a blow that we could recover from.
The museum, which has been hit hard financially by the coronavirus, needs to raise about $7,800 to help protect these artifacts, many donated by family of those who served in the 12th Armored Division.
These items are literally not something that can be replaced. Items that were worn in combat, used to help rebuild Europe and Japan after the war. You literally will never get the same object with the same story ever again.
Although everything is covered by insurance, Williams says the loss of the rich history and stories behind each item would be catastrophic.
Dollars don't mean anything when you're dealing with preserving history.
And the museum relies heavily on donations, so if you'd like to help the museum preserve pieces of our history, you can donate by either heading to the 12th Armored Division Memorial Museum's Facebook page or coming here in person and making a donation either in cash or with a check. Live in downtown Abilene, Daniela Ibarra, KTexas News.